Good morning, Patreon family. It's so lovely to see you. Welcome to the advanced release of the monthly astrological element energy reading. So this is where I break out for you guys by astrological element: fire, sun, earth, and water. Your sun, moon, and Jupiter signs, okay? So depending on what planet is in what sign, your sun, moon, and Jupiter, you can listen to each of these segments and they will pertain to you. Now, of course, it's for the collective of each sign, right? And each element. So just take whatever information does resonate with you and toss what doesn't. This is not an astrological reading. I'm not pulling charts. I'm reading the energy of the astrological breakouts, okay? So I just want to let you know that that's how this is done. This is not an astrological reading. It's an energy reading by astrological elemental breakout. Now, these are released early in the month for you Patreon folks, my family, my people, my friends. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're not in Patreon, this will be released later in the month. So if you want to get these earlier, I highly suggest becoming a member of our community. It's a really loving, warm, connecting, engaging, supportive. I don't think I can stress that enough. Community of just really great, like-minded people where we can truly, honestly be ourselves. Okay, so I want to get all up in this. Here we go. Oh yeah, by the way, Patreon members, don't forget that if you did need a private one-on-one reading, you can use your discount that is given to you every month. Okay, let's do a reading. We're gonna start off with the water signs. Yes. So let me pull some cards for us for the water signs. Again, March 2021, water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. So if your sun, moon, or rising is in a water sign, like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, this will be for you. Just one more card to pick out, and we'll see what is going on. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's do a reveal. We have the Four of Diamonds, El Mundo. Oh wait, okay. High Priestess, ooh, ah. And Swords. All right, you guys, this is for my water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, High Priestess, Swords, El Mundo, and Four of Diamonds. You guys are busy, focused on your goal. You guys are goal oriented. There's a project or something that you are really trying to work towards, trying to create, trying to overcome. And I want you to know that you're going to have plenty of space in March, plenty of time to really work on it. So if you don't know what this project is, it will appear to you in March. If you already started the project, you know, this is going to be a sit and wait kind of month, but you're not waiting. You're actually doing. You are going to be in action. And as you move along, what's lovely is that your discernment, your intuition to know and navigate all of your next steps will be revealed by next step. So water signs, you know, this is lovely. And of course, you know, we're still in some Pisces season, right? So, you know, remnant Pisces season is coming, probably mid. And Pisces is all about like this higher intuition and emotion and sensitivities, right? So let me just tell you guys that this is going to be a really great month to sit in this space and do your action. And what happens is through doing the action, so don't sit around and wait, but this rest is giving you a chance to have those next steps be revealed. These breadcrumbs of the soul should be revealed to you, which is really, really nice. But to lift the weight of the world off of your shoulder, the divine is gonna, and your team, your guides are gonna bring you these breadcrumbs of your soul in bits and pieces. So in other words, you're not gonna have the final outlook, the final outcome. You're not gonna know, like, you have your ultimate goal, but you're not gonna know what the ultimate step is just yet. If you already know, I gotta tell you, it's not. It's what you think it is. It's not what it actually is. Because this month, March 2021, you will have it revealed to you. And the only way it's revealed to you is by step. And the reason it's happening step by step is to help you alleviate the anxiety around it so that you can access your intuition. We cannot access our intuition when we are in anxiety or we're constantly thinking, we're being too critical, over analytic. We cannot. We actually talk ourselves out of it. We're coming from ego. The ego is too involved. Ego is not involved in soul work. And so that's what's happening. That's why it's being revealed to you in small bite-sized pieces, is to actually help you slow down so that you can get into that intuition and make all of the right discernments. So water, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces is a really great month towards getting your goals, okay? Towards reaching your goals. You will have the space to manifest and to create it step by step. All right, you guys? So next up, we're gonna have the fire signs. Yes. So if you are in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this segment is going to be for you. Again, this is the element of fire for the month of 2021. Well, that's actually the year. The month would be March, March 2021. For Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let's go ahead and pick some cards here. I really enjoyed reading about the water signs and, their manifestations. I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm hoping there's some really good stuff. I personally, my sun is Leo, my rising is Sagittarius. So 2 out of these elements, this element of fire, 2 of my signs are about this. So I'm going to pay special attention to this here reading. So here we go. Let's do a reveal, shall we? We have the 4 of Hearts. Yay, I'm already excited. We have La Estrella. Oh my God, I'm so excited. We have Strength. And we have the King of Swords. Okay, so fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, King of Swords, Strength, La Estrella, and 4 of Hearts. I already feel like this is saying, don't screw shit up, Terrie. Okay, so I will just say, fire signs, don't screw shit up. It's not so much about screwing shit up. It's about really being able to be connected to your heart. Fire signs tend to be super connected to their hearts through passion, and making things a lot bigger, making things very big. There's going to be a lot of call to being strong and working through some of these habits that we might have. I'm saying we just because I am part of this, but some of the habits that you might have that aren't necessarily working well or I shouldn't say working well, because not necessarily in the now moment. In the past, in past timelines, there have been habits that have not been serving you or working well for you. So this month, it's going to, in March 2021, you're going to have to be very, very strong. You're going to be called to be very strong, to sort of step out of yourself, to break the habit of being yourself in order to get to that heartfelt connection place of what it is that you want. Okay, so this is also very much goal-oriented as well. And really swift decisions are going to have to be made. In those decisions are you going to be coming from past experiences, or are you going to truly allow yourself to be vulnerable and get into your heart? And that's where your strength is going to be called into. So this is about you know, one of the implementation tools for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, is to get into your own authenticity of your vulnerability and keep doing that. There are, you know, look, there are so many sneaky ways that vulnerability can be avoided without you even knowing, like as a response. For example, mine is pride. Okay, pride will kick me so far out of vulnerability, it's crazy. Right? So the example would be is if I come from a prideful place, that is going to block my ability to be really heart connected maybe to somebody. And there is an opportunity for like heart link connections. And we can have those connections with romantic partners or even platonic partners, family. It doesn't even matter. I'm not going into like, you know, what kind of relationship, but relating with other people. And you're gonna have to make really quick, swift decisions in those moments to not be yourself, to do the opposite of what you want to do. So things might feel a little feather, which in my case is not odd. I live with birds. So if I didn't have a bird and there was a feather flying right in front of me, then, you know, I would say, oh my God. Or if I was reading for someone else and a feather came right in front of me, I'd say, oh my gosh, spirit, like someone specifically is here. But I can't go into that because I live with birds and I'm actually part of this reading. And anyways, that was a little sidetrack. So let me get back to this, and then we'll close off with our fire signs. Opportunities for you to break your habits, to stop being who you are, so that you can get connected and feel that heart link connection towards whatever it is that you want. Because what you want means a lot to you. It's not just like a monetary goal. There is an aspect of love associated with it, but it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, okay? It could be rebuilding a friendship. It could be reconnecting with a family member. You know, it could just be you know, writing your story, whatever it is. There's a real strong heart link connection to it. Where for March, by you breaking the habit of being yourself and stopping and using whatever survival responses that keep you from that vulnerable place, there will be swift decisions for you to like not participate in those. So whenever you're feeling like something might be counterintuitive, like, oh, I shouldn't do that, guess what? Buttercup, you should do it. So fight through your fears, do things in spite of. You'll have plenty of opportunity for the month of March 2021. So that was for the fire folks, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So next on deck, we're gonna have the air signs. Okie dokie, air folks. This one's for you. This next segment is for you. So if you have your Sun, Moon, or Rising sign in Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, you're an air sign, then this next segment is for you. So again, Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Let's pull some cards. So far, it's kind of interesting. Like, you know, I guess technically we're always working towards something, right? That's part of the human experience. Whether it is an experience, it's, you know, a relationship, whether it's health-oriented, financially oriented, whatever it is, we're always working towards something, even if it's just an experience or even if it's just to navigate our way through the experience, right? So it kind of makes sense. Ooh, hold on, stand by. Okay, there we go. Little card clash there. You know, then it's just the way it is. We're always moving and grooving, right? Because we're trying to get somewhere, even if it's, and here's the thing, Abraham Hicks, they say, we're never gonna get there, and we're never gonna get it done, and we're never gonna get it right. So, you know, that's what lifetimes are for, right? So if we don't get everything done in this lifetime, we'll get it done in the next lifetime or the next lifetime after or whatnot. We are eternal beings. We are just having a human experience in this round, right? All right, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let's do a reveal. We have the 10 of Spades. Of course, y'all would get spades, your air signs. La Campana, or La Campana. There's no N-Y. La Campana. Messenger of air. Air for air. Woo. And wands. This is 2 of wands. Okay, so we are air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We are dealing with the messenger of air. La Campana. Aha. 10 of spades and 2 of wands. All right. Y'all are waiting for shit. Okay, so here's what I have to say. God, wands. Every single one of these cards is all about the thought process and thinking, which is all what you guys do is think. This is all about communication. All about communication. Okay, you guys. Think before you speak. This actually feels like for you air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Shit, man, my moon is in Libra. This is, I gotta pay attention to this. This is about not shooting from the hip. Like, you should be in your authenticity, feel your feelings, but think before you speak, because there is an opportunity here to fuck shit up. So, you know, there's that saying, know your audience, like know how to talk to them. It's so funny. I was just talking last night with someone about what the definition of diplomacy is, right? It's speaking to someone the way they think they need to be spoken to, not the way you think they need to be spoken to. So we want to talk about a lot of diplomacy for you guys, being really sensitive and aware of who you're sharing information with. There's going to be so much analysis going on in your mind. You're going to be so cerebral in March of 2021 that there might be a little bit of a disconnect from the heart. So, you know, when you say things or you announce things or you're talking to people, you really need to think before you speak. You have to, you're a messenger, you're a communicator, and you're normally a wonderful, beautiful communicator, but this month you're going to have to do some extra work to tap into your heart so you can have that sensitivity and that awareness of what somebody else might be feeling, thinking, doing, being, whatever. So exercising your diplomacy, speaking to them the way they think they need to be spoken to, is going to save your ass. Otherwise, I really feel like there could be a lot of miscommunication going on. I'm taking mental note of this because like I have a tendency to not be clear. Believe it or not, it's something that I am working on. So my moon being in Libra, I need to take special note of this and, you know, work on my clarity, right? Because this is all about communication and just being in the head so much. So you guys, it's super, super important to be clear, to ask for clarity if you don't understand something, and to be clear when you're communicating. And if someone's like, I don't understand, see if you can say it a different way. There's a lot going on in here, and here the heart is blocked. So work extra hard to coordinate the brain and the mind into coherency so that when you do communicate, you're communicating from love and not ego, right? Because this it feels like, you know, this could be a challenge, but it also could be avoided just by having the awareness and just stopping and thinking about what it is that you want to say before you just shoot from the hip and go, right? All right, that was for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Next up, and our last element, will be Earth. All right, our last element here of this month's astrological element breakout is going to be the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So if your Sun, Moon, or Rising is in any one of these Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, perk your ears up because it is coming to you. And this is for March 2021. Whoops, I got one more card for some reason. I'm just like dropping everything. It's like, oh, who cares about this? You know, like, wah. But it's not true. I do care. I care about you, cards. I love each and every one of you. Okay. Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's do a reveal. King of Spades. La Sirena. Ooh, Tower. And Pentacles. All right, surprise, surprise, surprise. Okay, so Tower, Pentacles, King of Spades, and La Sirena. Surprises, surprises, surprises. This does feel like it's going to be in the realm or area of finances or career. God, it's almost like something is being taken away from you just when you had it all practically done. Like it was almost completed and you almost had it and boom, it's gone. And it's a total surprise because, you know what, I gotta tell you that there's an element of cockiness that's going on. And so it's almost like, ooh, with whatever you were working on or working towards, it disappears. It disappears. It humbles you. It gets you back into it gets back into that space of, oh man, you know, what is it? Man plans, God laughs. Is it God laughs, man plans, God laughs? Something along those lines. The cockatoo's just playing with his toys. That's what you're hearing in the background, which I'd much rather him play with his toys than scream. So, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It can be a really challenging month where you might be humbled. So sorry. So something, again, this feels financial or it feels kind of career oriented, where something maybe was given to you and then it's taken away, or there's some sort of renege on something and you were like, oh, I got this. And you really felt like you could. So that's good. You didn't make that shit up, but it's there to kind of humble you and to get you in a different mindset, which is to stop doing so much and start being more. So this is actually a call to getting into more of a receptive mode versus such an action mode, because there's an opportunity to draw it back to you. And that is feminine energy. So it's almost like the masculine part of you gets knocked off the pedestal, some humility gets drawn in, and then you're able to access your feminine energy, which is to just receive, accept, nurture, be, go with the flow, creativity. And it's a humbling experience. You know, I will tell you what's going on for March for all of us is this sense of the ego needing to be, I don't want to say taught a lesson. That's kind of weird. Oh, the ego needs to be taught a lesson, but it's almost like it's a learning of how to integrate the ego and like balance it more with the heart. So pretty much, I think except maybe for water, you know, like the ego for like the air, earth, and fire signs, you know, it just pretty much seems like the ego is really here to not just up level us. Yes. Okay, fine. Up level us, but also to just sort of like force us or push us to connecting to our heart, you know? So in a way, I want to turn this around as an opportunity for the ego to kind of gift us the opportunity to reconnect with ourselves, to reconnect with our heart. And as we do that, as we connect to ourselves, we then connect to the divine, right? And as we connect to the divine, we're connected to ourselves and the divine. We have the most amazing intuition and access to our intuition. So earth signs, you know, in spite of what might be happening that humbles you, it is an opportunity to connect to your heart. So just understand that that's the lesson in this. It's not to torture you. It's not because you're an asshole. It's not because you're a shitty person. It is basically to connect you back to source, to bring you back to God, goddess, source, creator, whatever you want to call it, whatever you believe in. You know, it is a humbling experience. So you guys, that was March 2021. If you like this video, please let me know. Click on that like button. I appreciate each and every one of you watching this. Without you watching this, I would have nobody to do this for. This would be so boring because, like, honestly, you know, I'm not a water sign and I don't have any earth sign. Well, I mean, I have earth signs, but sun, moon, rising, I don't, you know, it's like, this way I get to give to you. I get to be of service to you. I get to guide you. I get to give you information that ultimately you make your own choices and decisions for, you know, so without you, I wouldn't have anybody to read this for. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for traveling and journeying with me. And if you would like this video to be released to you earlier in the month, so you know how to navigate, kind of know what to expect, go ahead and join my Patreon. We're a loving, wonderful group, supportive. It's $20 a month. We meet up weekly. There are workshops for various modalities of things. We have group readings, we have energy shifting sessions, we have wild card sessions where we just get together and chit chat and everybody brings up things that they need to talk about, things that they want to share about, maybe they learned about something. And we're always exploring not only our own energy, but just various topics like the afterlife, or, you know, I was just gonna say ghosts, which is like the afterlife, but you know, how to bring in more abundance. We do some manifestation exercises. I mean, everything is unlimited in this Patreon group. And if you're looking to connect and engage with like-minded people where you can feel safe, because like that's the big thing. Do we feel safe enough to share? That's the important part. The answer for this Patreon group is yes. So if that's something that you're looking for, you know, just to connect with other people, get together, socialize, we're silly, we're playful, we're fun loving, we're serious at times, and we're emotional at many times. But if that's what you're looking for, I highly suggest you join our group. And you can find our group at patreon.com/Terrie Huberman. The link will be down below in the description section, whatever. And I hope each and every one of you get all your blessings. Don't we all deserve to be blessed? Everyone deserves to be blessed. Everyone deserves to feel safe. Everyone deserves to be fed. Everybody just deserves to be able to live their own truth so that they can live in their purpose and gift the world what they're here for. And believe it or not, you do matter, you do count, even if you're not really sure just yet what your purpose is. And if you are looking to discovering more about your intuition and you'd like to develop it and build it, I'm here for you. I help you get out of anxiety, because remember, anxiety will block the shit out of your discernment and your intuition. So I do work one-on-one with people. If that sounds good to you, awesome. Check out my site, terriehuberman.com, and I'll see ya on the flip side.